Hi guys, thanks for listening. I just wanted to sum up how my 20-day fast was. I finished that yesterday at 4 p.m., having started it at 4 p.m. 20 full days before that. So it was a 20-day water fast, which meant that all I was drinking was water, nothing else, no vitamin tablets, coffee, tea, anything. And the experience was actually a lot easier than I thought. Now, I had got myself into a state of ketosis beforehand, and if you don't know what that is, it's worth doing a little bit of research, and that may have made it easier. I definitely felt that that was the best way to go. Now, while I was drinking water, I was making sure that I was drinking at least 3 liters of water a day and not drinking huge gulpfuls. I was drinking it in small amounts many times a day. 40, 50 times a day I would drink water, I would think. And that way your body can use that better to actually get rid of some of the toxins and impurities it wants to get out of the system. If you do drink too much at one time, it's just going to flush straight through. You're not going to get the benefit from it. The other thing that I did, which was a little bit different from many of the people that have done it, is I did do the saltwater flush, and I did that on day 15 and day 19, and I definitely felt that that had some valuable benefits. On day 15, I did get rid of some stuff that had to come out, and it was larger than I thought it might be. On day 19, there was still some stuff left over, and that came out, although it wasn't that large in size. So definitely it was worth getting it out of my system, which I am glad about. Now, I didn't have any cravings. It was very simple. No emotional stress, no cravings. For the first week, I had a great deal of energy, and I was probably doing too much. I was walking up to 7.5 miles a day for a couple of the days of the week and averaging probably 6 miles a day. And that probably burnt more of the fat that I wanted to burn. And that might have led to the fact that I lost 27 pounds in only 20 days on this. Now, I never wanted to lose that much. It's more than I thought, and that's why I stopped at 20. I did have thoughts of going on to 30 or 21 was my initial intention. So that is something to keep in mind. I think it's better to rest as much as possible, but that's very difficult. I have a large dog. I have to walk him 3 times a day up a steep hill. So pretty much every day, even when I was in the resting phase, my minimum was about 1.5 miles, and half of that being up a hill. Let me see what else I can add to this. That pretty much sums up what I wanted to say. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell everyone, and not many people have done this after the fast. I am actually going on to a carnivore diet. So my first meal after I stopped was more considerable than most people are doing. So what I decided to have, because I'm on the carnivore diet now, is I had an organic buffalo burger, grass-fed, crunched up with 2 eggs and lots of butter, just kind of fried up together. That was fantastic. And it did really enhance the flavor of food since I've been eating back. And then after about 4.5 hours later, I did the same thing, this time with salmon, and that was wild sockeye salmon with the eggs and the butter crunched up all together, and ate that for my second meal. That was my 2 meals yesterday. Now, today it's about 6 p.m. I've only eaten one time. I started eating at 4 because I'm going to do 16 hours without eating and 8 hours of eating. So that's going to be my next stage with the carnivore diet, doing this this combination of the carnivore diet and the 16-hour fast. We will see how it goes. I had a huge meal. One important thing is the food I was eating, I really chewed it intensely because my body wasn't ready for it. it probably didn't have the ability to digest it as well as it might have done before. So I made sure I chewed it to the largest extent possible. It took me about 40 minutes to finish the last meal I had, about 4:15 today. And I'm eating again tonight, probably around 9 p.m. I'll just make it 2 meals today. But as of tomorrow, I may feel good enough to go on to 3. Any questions anyone has, please let me know. That's all I can think of right now. Thank you.